Friends, got some boxes here on the desk today, and I also have some knives laid out to show off a couple of my previous knives I unboxed. But today we're going to be unboxing this big old case knife. Look how big that box is compared to the normal size box that my trapper came in. Also, it's a little different shade color because this one is chrome vanadium and this one was carbon steel. Alright, I mistook it for carbon steel, and one of my subscribers mentioned that, and he was right. That was carbon steel. But this one here is a yellow synthetic, smooth, large, folding hunter. And if you remember the video I did of my friend Chris's knife, where we took a blade that was rusted like this and put a mirror polish on it like that, well, I was kind of jealous because I kind of really liked that folding hunter, so I had to go find my own. And I found this one here, and this one was born on November 3rd of 2022. And like I said, it's in that chrome vanadium steel, and it's in the yellow synthetic. So two things I'm pretty fond of. So let's go ahead and pull this knife out and check it out. Looks like the paper got a little ripped in there. And we got two cards with this, but they look identical. Let's see what they got here. Alright, oh, that Kenzua. Well, you know what? We didn't have too good of luck with that knife. And the small swell jack, we got one of those. So let's get this stuff out of the way. Get the knife unwrapped. Get everything put aside. And check out this full-size, single-blade case folding hunter in yellow synthetic. I tell you, I always have good luck with these yellow synthetic knives from Case. They're a good value, and the fit and finish, look at that. No gaps in there at all. Transitions are always perfect. They do a nice job with these yellow synthetics. Let's check out that blade centering. Ooh, looks like we spoke a little too soon, huh? That blade, wow, look at that. It is way off to the left there, to the show side. Man, it's pushed up against there too. Well, we're going to have to correct that. Let's go ahead and finish checking out the knife here. Let's look at this mirror polished blade. Isn't she a beauty? Scandinavian grind with that hollow ground edge there. And that is definitely one nice looking blade. And that is a big old blade, huh? That's a handful right there. Nice. I like it. Alright, so let's get some measurements on this. We got a right at 4-inch long blade. And overall length, let's check that out. Looks like 9 3/8. About 9 3/8. Yep. Alright, so we have a width on the blade of only 3/8 of an inch. Look at that, 3/8. That is the same as my average Sawbuster Junior. There's our Tang stamp. Case XX on the one side with just one single X on there, and USA 3165 on the back side. So nice clean Tang stamps. Let's check out this edge, and I don't know. Yeah, definitely got a burr on there. Case is pretty good about leaving burrs on there lately. We'll take care of that, and we also need to go ahead and take care of this blade centering issue, huh? So let's get this thing pushed over to the non-show side a little bit. So wrap it with a rag. I've got a video showing how I do this, but real quick, I just usually on a new knife, work it like that, put some pressure on it, and it kind of wears into that brass liner a little bit. If you do it before the knife is opened up and closed a lot. I think it happens a lot faster. You know, a little bit of burr on that blade when they stamp it, and just needs to be wore in. And looks like we got it there, huh? A little bit better. It's a little off to the show side a little bit, but we'll keep working it and get it centered a little better. But I'm okay with that. All right, beggars can't be choosers, right? All right, so let's do something about this edge. So normally I would use my little Spyderco slipstone I got here in my cup. But with this big a blade, you know, that nick out of it right there, it's not going to give me enough real estate to really do it in one swipe. So I need a little bigger stone. So I got this K-Soft Arkansas oil stone here. I've only used once, but this is a stone, this is the kind of stone I grew up using. So we're going to go ahead and take some of my One Angry Kid knife oil, put a few drops of that on here. Don't take that much, and just kind of smear it around there, get it evened out. That way we don't have any dry spots. And I'm going to drag that blade backwards because I want to break that burr off. And it's going to give me a cleaner break by doing it this way instead of cutting into the blade. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and give it half a dozen swipes. You know, just keeping my bevel just about perfect. And clean up that edge just a little bit. Get all the way to the tip. All the way to the tip. Okay, so now that we have that, we'll go ahead and, yeah, that feels much better. So let's go ahead and get my leather strop, make some room here. And I got some diamond immersed paste on this side of this leather strop. And I'm going to go ahead and work this on here quite a little bit, try to polish up that edge a little bit. But while I do this, if you could, if you like the video, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and share it to any of your friends who might like similar knife content, so it keeps the channel going. Alright, so let's check out how that did. You know, it's not a super mirror polish, but it cleaned it up quite a bit, and it does feel a lot better. Let's wipe it off, get a piece of paper here, and see how we did with that quick sharpening. Yeah, for a quick job, I think it did a pretty good job. Alright. Nice knife. So let's go ahead and lay the knife out along these other knives I got pulled out, and we can go ahead and compare it. First up is my Permission Orange case back pocket with the shotgun shell on there. One of my favorite knives. But it's a little bit smaller. That back pocket's a big knife, but it's about an inch shorter than that folding hunter. Here is my lizard skin. This is a trapper. This is a full-size trapper, single blade with the Warncliffe. Hold on, Warncliffe blade. Check that out. Pretty cool, huh? I really like that one. That's quite a bit smaller. Full-size trapper is quite a bit smaller than both those knives. Here's a Sodbuster Junior. Don't it look tiny compared to these other knives? This is the my custom dyed watermelon color, I call it. It used to be a sky blue, and I dyed it to be my watermelon. Here's another lizard skin. This is the Panama Trapper. You know, I used to think this was a huge knife for a case knife. Got that clip point in there. But you know what? That's not my favorite blade on this knife. This one here, this is my favorite knife. And this is the only knife I really like, that spay blade. Because look at this thing. It's got a big old belly, and it's rounded on the back. And you know what that's good for? Getting the silver skin off the ribs. You know, you can put that under the skin, fold it over like that, and it doesn't break the skin because it's rounded. That's the way a knife should be made. You know, those are the only kind of details you see on case knives. Alright, well, we're getting some fingerprints. That's the bad thing about a case knife with these shiny blades. They show the fingerprints. Let's get that wiped off there. Get them lined up. Okay, next up, Granddad. My Granddaddy Barlow, huh? Check that out. That's a big old knife. That's the closest knife I have in my case lineup that will match that folding hunter. Alright, let's move that Panama over one. Put that Granddaddy next to it. And even that Granddaddy looks a little bit small next to that folding hunter. That folding hunter, that is a big old knife. Alright. And here's a couple other knives I have. Some modern knives. Now this is the ZT0452 carbon fiber. And this is a 4-inch blade. It is a flipper. Alright, look at that big old, I thought this was a mini sword. Alright, you know, I don't have a whole lot of 4-inch blades. I have this, I have a Spyderco, the new military, and the 4-inch blade. And now I have a folding hunter in a 4-inch blade. Look at that. They're about the same size knife, huh? So if you got a ZT0452, you know that. So this is a Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. A lot of people have this knife and they think it's a big knife. Got that Lynch Northwest clip on there. Got the Spidey hole. Got a ball detent lock. Look at that. Alright. But when we compare that, put it here next to the folding hunter, looks quite a bit smaller, don't it? Yep. Dwarfs that Manix 2. So let's get that out of there. That knife, alright, is the closest thing I have to that folding hunter. And a folding knife. Alright, so I know what you're saying. John, there was another box. What's in that other box? Alright, well, let's go ahead and break that box out and talk about it. So, when I ordered this knife, I got it off of eBay. And I was digging around, I found this box here, and it says it is a sheath for a folding hunter. It's missing the knife. I got a good price on it, and it's got that basket weave on there. And I really like that basket weave, but I don't know. I think I already see a little bit of problem with this, because look how deep it is. I don't think it's going to fit that folding hunter like it should. We got some paperwork in here. Huh. Oh yeah, this is the old style paperwork that used to come with the case knives. Collector club in there. You know, got a place that tells you how to sharpen your knife, warranty details, and you fill that out and send it in to register your knife. But no knife in here. Alright, now they do everything online. Anyway, yeah, let's check this out, because I don't think it's going to fit in there. It's going to be too loose. Yep, look at that. Just too loose in there. It's the right length. It fits a 5-inch knife, but look at that. It'll shake all around in there. So that must be for a 2-blade folding hunter. It's not going to work too good for that single blade. That single blade, it's only 3/8 of an inch wide. Let's see how it looks with the Panama Trapper. Maybe it'll fit. I can use it for this knife. Nope. Panama Trapper's too short. That's a big old sheath. Be bouncing around there as well. See? Huh. Granddaddy? Nope. That's going to be just like the folding hunter. It's going to be bouncing around in there. I don't know. Maybe it'll fit 2 knives. I can stick the back pocket in there and grab a second knife. I don't know. They'd be rubbing each other, scuffing them up, and I'd have to cram them in there. Nope. I don't know. I gotta find another knife to use this sheath for. Unless somebody needs it, let me know. Alright, well, stop playing around. Let's wrap this video up. I appreciate you checking out my new folding hunter, synthetic yellow and chrome vanadium. Thanks for viewing, and once again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it to your friends, and y'all be safe out there. Alright, Happy New Year.